Are we going live?
Oh, we are live.
Ooh.
Oh, now we're live?
Now we're live.
Everything you just said, Dave, forget it.
Nobody
Say it
heard
again.
that?
Say it again.
No one heard
Good
that. What was
man.
your favorite thing?
Yeah, I can't just do it again.
Oh, there we go.
That's it.
It is a good bit. It's a great sound bit. Well, welcome to the Movie Podium, everybody. We're a weekly
Thank you, Matt.
podcast where we collectively choose a movie to watch, and at the end of the week, we get together and talk about it.
But for movies.
The book club.
But for movies.
No, you nailed it.
I'm going to get it one of these days.
But for movies.
But for.
We also came up with a
But
set
for
of
movies.
questions to ask ourselves, such as, is this a podium movie or a top 3 in the year of its respective release?
Yes.
We'll find out. Thanks to everyone who voted for our movie this week. We had a lot of participation. We threw up a
Precipitation.
couple Jackie Chan movies. What were the
Four.
four, Eric?
It was Who Am I, Mr. Nice Guy, Rush Hour, and Rumble in the Bronx.
Awesome. So yeah, thanks everybody for participating. We had an overwhelming amount, especially on YouTube. And so it's always fun to see everybody vote on that. We were happy Rush Hour. I mean, we like them all. And I know Eric's a little bitter we had Rush Hour compared to the other ones. But
You know what? No.
they're all
no.
good.
There are no losers in that
Right.
lineup.
Yep, I agree.
Also, we have to bring back martial arts.
Oh yes. Martial arts is our pseudo month. We have Dave picking our movie next week. Dave, have you come up with a movie for next week?
Not a solid decision yet, but
What about a liquid one?
we'll report back. There's a smoky one in my brain.
Ooh, I
Ooh,
bet there
like-
is.
I like that. Daniel says best movie. I assume we're talking about Rush Hour because it is
Yeah.
pretty awesome. All right. Well, we ended up with 2 cops. One was all talk. The other was all action. And
How many
without
cops?
further ado, we present our next movie.
Would like one of my people to help.
Now it's time to bring in the master.
Please tell me you speak English.
You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I was gonna keep that one in, but it was 12 seconds, so I didn't want
Oh
to.
man. Oh yeah, Oscar snub. Yeah, it got some MTV awards. I'm pretty sure it won Best Duo at the MTV Popcorn Awards.
Yeah, I mean that sounds right.
Checks out, right?
Does MTV still do an award show?
Is
I don't
MTV
think
still
so.
around?
Yeah, they're around.
Mm.
They're playing
Are they?
ridiculousness.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that just ridiculous?
that's
It's on
right.
Rerun.
24/7.
It's just that show.
For those
God.
just tuning in, you missed a great shot of Eric's crotch.
Sorry, I was trying
What?
to turn my camera.
Don't apologize.
It's too late
Looks
to
good.
apologize.
My God. Well,
Got it.
I was gonna say it's
We're
been
on a
while
roll. Oh,
I've seen this movie. I know we
Oh,
say it a lot, but it's been
oh my God! There we go. I was looking for it, but it's labeled "been a while,"
Oh,
so
man.
I gotta
Is it-
relabel that for my own
Is it in
self.
alphabetical order?
No,
Oh,
that would be too easy, Matt.
right. I know, right? Daniel says, last on TV I remember is Kanye being mean to Taylor. Oh, that was on.
That was on MTV.
That was an
I thought that was
MTV
Grammys.
thing? I thought that, yeah. I thought,
This isn't the music podium, so I have no idea.
Matt's really good at singing, though.
Oh yeah. Anyone want to hear my monotone voice? All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, there was the VMAs. Remember that was the music version of
can you play the
MTV.
other one?
Yeah. What?
Can you play the other one?
It's not the time. I wish
Can
I
we
could, but
rewind time? Can we just go back?
no, we cannot turn back time.
So epic.
Maybe at the end.
There's got to be a way we can just adjust it.
Disaster all over again.
Let's not make it about January anymore. Let's just make it about the movie podium.
Agreed.
All right, let's go on to Rush Hour.
Okay,
All right.
yes.
Well, I'm your host, Matt Scott. I'm here
Hi,
with my
Matt.
dudes, Eric
That's me.
and Dave.
Okay.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave. Let's thank all our Patreon members.
Oh, yes. Please.
Thanks to everybody out there. We appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
Anybody who joins, I had stickers. Oh,
Hello, Daniel.
anybody who joins, we're gonna throw in some fun stickers here. There's lots of cool things, and
Yeah, it's stacked.
I got a lot
Fat
of
stack.
stickers. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Oh, there's John. Hello, John.
Hello, John.
Yeah, he already missed it. We'll get it.
Hello, John.
Say it again.
And we also, Daniel
Okay.
says, hi, Eric. Hi, Dave. Oh, and Eric and Matt and Dave and Dan. This is getting ridiculous. Oh, my God. Who else is in here? We need to say hello to everybody. Let us know you're in the chat.
Yeah,
Come
roll
hang out.
call.
That's right. Roll call.
Don't pressure everybody.
Sorry, you don't have to do that. Don't listen to me.
Some people just like to sit there and be quiet and listen.
That's true. Yeah.
Boy, who wants to do that?
I
All
don't know,
right.
I just want to sit there and listen to you, your beautiful voice,
Oh, my God.
teach me about engineering, Matt.
You're
isn't
teasing me on that,
engineering
aren't you?
podium, this is the movie.
This is the movie podium.
The podium. Oh,
Oh,
Julie
Azula says hi.
Azula's hi. Oh, I don't. What's
We
up,
might
Azula?
hear her if she gets super
Prove it.
excited.
Prove Azula said hi.
She's gonna send her up here.
All right. Random ass facts.
Let's do that.
Okay. Yes.
But that gets to stay Terminator.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we just did that.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man. I
Listen,
love
man, I don't like that I can't do it. And
Man.
well, I mean, I just don't like it. I don't like the scenario either.
that. Oh, we got a random ass fact coming in. This just in. Jackie Chan is in this movie.
What?
No.
Which one is he? Who'd he play?
Oh, so anyone
Was he
want to
the
guess
blonde
where this was on the IMDb score?
Oh God, I hope it's a
He's an
Thor
ass.
0.5.
It's a Thor. Even
Oh, I was close.
straight up Thor.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's a little low, but you
It's
know,
a Thor.
I would say I'm fine with it being right at 7, I think.
Yeah. It's a Thor.
John says just a Thor. I mean, that's fair. I think it's a good bar on this case.
also, this is Azula saying hi,
Oh,
and there we
nice.
are in the background.
What's up, Azula? Yeah, it's critically like it's entertaining and it's fun, so it deserves a 7. But I don't know if you can go higher.
Oh, you can go higher.
We have the Wow, I think our podcast is just turning into like
It's just
Wait.
me hitting sound effects. It's super obnoxious. Someone's gonna have to take it away from me.
early 2000s butt rock. Here we come. All right, we got a few casting what ifs.
There are worse things.
Yeah, I know, right? So originally, this was casted for Martin Lawrence as Chris Tucker's character,
I can
based
see
on
that.
his experience in Bad Boys.
Yeah.
And then after that, so he turned it down. Then we had Eddie Murphy, Wesley Snipes, and Dave Chappelle all up for being Carter's character. Eddie Murphy actually was going to be, but then he turned down Rush Hour for Holy Man.
Holy man, which one's that?
Exactly.
Don't even.
Look up Holy Man.
Is that straight to
You
TV?
ever seen Bad Boys 2?
You ever seen
No.
these bad boys?
You've never seen Bad Boys 2?
Another fact, There weren't a lot of good ones for. I don't know why. Maybe this just isn't.
I know why, because this movie leaves it all on the fucking court. If we're doing sports
Ooh,
metaphors,
I like that.
leaves
Yeah.
its heart on the court.
Dang.
It doesn't have anything left over to
I mean,
random
Bad Boys
ass.
already
Eric
came
with the
out, so
sports
wouldn't
analogy.
it have been weird if Martin Lawrence did this too?
Yeah.
I don't think he would have been as good.
No, I agree. Eddie Murphy, maybe. Dave
Team
Chappelle,
Danrick.
probably too funny, but he's not athletic enough. I think Chris Tucker was the right move, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. Martin Lawrence doesn't seem like
Wait.
he.
What is? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Keep going. No, I was just gonna say Martin Lawrence. I don't picture him as like playing confident enough, because like in Bad Boys, he's like the fumbling buffoon.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, and Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, like I said, they're not. Well, Eddie Murphy fine, but Dave Chappelle not athletic enough. Just skinny guy and just not. I don't think physically imposing enough. Because the height difference makes a lot of it. And Tucker's like 6'3", 6'4", maybe. So I think that plays into the humor a little bit.
Is Dave Chappelle short?
I don't think he's tall, but he's skinny. Like he's not very athletic though.
Chris Tucker's skinny in this movie. He's a little scrawny guy.
Yeah, I agree with that. And like Chris Tucker is such a big personality. Yeah, I mean, I just think Chris Tucker fits so well. Another fact we have is a real restaurant is happy to be associated with the film. So that Fu Chow was actually a real restaurant that they filmed in.
For the fight scene?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And they had a sign letting people know the movie was being shot in that location.
Like, if you hear us...
Enter.
Yeah, if you hear loud noises, we're just filming a movie.
Right.
With Jackie Chan.
Anybody guess the body count in this movie?
I'm going to say 20.
Dave?
37.
Damn. 12.
Oh, I was closer.
12. And how many does Lee kill?
1? No.
0.
Yes. 1.
0. Isn't that crazy? 12
Oh,
people died, and Lee,
yeah.
0.
I was thinking Carter.
Silly.
Yeah, I'm
boy.
silly goose.
All right, I got
Gosh.
one more, and this one kind of blew me away. I didn't know about this. So Rush Hour had a 60% rating on Rotten Tomatoes as of I don't know when, but it had or has. But that's not the important part of this. You can actually credit the film for creating Rotten Tomatoes. So the creator of Rotten Tomatoes, Sen Dong, had actually collected all of these reviews for this movie. And so when he went live with Rotten Tomatoes, the website, it was because of this movie.
Just
Rush
another
Hour.
point at why this movie is one of the greatest in cinematic history.
Right. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, that is.
This movie basically started what we know as Rotten Tomatoes now. One of the well-known rating sites or review sites.
The more you know.
Good old Rush Hour.
Heck yeah.
All right, question time.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Question master.
Let's go.
He's the page master.
Ooh, I think I'd rather be the page master. All right, favorite thing about the movie. All right, that was quick, Eric. You were on the.
I have the trigger
on that
finger.
one. Nice.
Sometimes I'm on it.
You
But
were
it's
on
great that you called attention to it, because then it doesn't seem as like I'm on it.
We'll leave that for Dave to answer. Dave, what's your favorite thing about the movie?
My favorite thing about the movie is the perfect blend of comedy and action.
You asshole. That was my answer.
Well, I stole it from you. Because I mean, what else is there like to say? Like, I mean, you could point out like individual moments and stuff in the movie, but I mean, that's like what the basis of it is, and I think what made it so popular and funny.
Yeah,
I mean, you got Chris
100%.
Tucker, who was Smokey in Friday, and Jackie Chan
Amazing.
doing stunts all throughout the movie. It's awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
You
I mean,
literally can't ask for anything better.
No, really not. I mean, so yeah, that was mine. I just said the integration of comedy and action. What I'll add to that is, though, I think what I really appreciate or enjoy about this movie is that I think Jackie Chan can be funny as well, and Chris Tucker is not only athletic, but he is also a comedian. So like they kind of, or he's not just a comedian, he's also athletic.
Yeah.
And so like that juxtaposition between, we're supposed to just see Jackie Chan in the light of being an action hero or an action character, and we're used to seeing Chris Tucker be that comedian or that funny guy like Smokey, and you enter them into a movie where they kind of have free roam to be the other part, and they kind of feed off of that.
Yeah, they kind of like overlap.
Yeah, like I laugh at some of the Jackie Chan parts. Like he's physically funny, you know, which we kind of miss these days. And so it's fun to see how he, and I love, like I don't really appreciate bloopers until you get a movie like this. Like, did you guys sit and watch the bloopers after the movie?
Yeah.
I forgot to, but Jackie Chan is like the blooper king, because like all of his movies end with bloopers, and it's inevitably him just fucking himself up.
Yeah.
For the sake of filming the movie.
Yeah, I stayed for the bloopers. When it's a Jackie Chan movie, I mean, come on. Oh,
yeah,
John,
I'm gonna have to go back.
That old man's roach. I wonder who I casted as John. But Eric, what was your favorite thing?
I said just the action scenes, but I'll go more. I'll say something different in that I thought the story was pretty good. Mm-hmm. Like it's a pretty small story, you know, it's a succinct story, and it's not like all encompassing, but like I feel like the chunk that they pulled was really good, because they gave backstory on on Lee, and then they gave backstory on Carter, and how it worked with the FBI and everything like that. So I would say story.
Nice. Yeah, I think it makes sense. It's a little wonky.
Yeah.
Like getting from A to B, but at least they give backstory. I mean, there's plenty of these movies where it's just like, hey, he ended up here. Why?
Yeah.
So at least they have a backstory.
I mean, there's a constant through line of Lee wanting to rescue Soo Young. So like that's good, because some movies just like kind of either abandon it or just like abandon it in the middle and then come back at the very, very end.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, you're right. There's consistency throughout, for sure. Mm-hmm. All right, next category. Least favorite thing about the movie. Dave, back to you.
My least favorite thing is Eric's second favorite thing about the movie. I don't like the story.
Or you can just go to hell.
I don't like the story. The story is what like kind of is the crutch of the movie, I think. Like it's not solid.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Yeah. It's funny. I actually said I think the plot getting to Jackie Chan being in the United States with Chris Tucker is a little shaky for me. So I kind of had the beginning of the story. But I am okay with the plot of it being a kidnap story. Like that adds up, and there is consistency, so it's not like there's a lot of flip-flopping. I mean, I like how Chris Tucker at first doesn't care, and then he kind of cares more and more, less about himself and more about the girl and Jackie Chan, and his character really develops in that a lot. Not sure if Jackie Chan's does as much. He's kind of the same character.
He develops from a badass into a badass.
Yeah, exactly. But I said the beginning kind of like how they were in Asia and then they weren't in Asia, and it was like, oh, we're all in the United States.
Yeah.
But
That
I
really
understand
blended
that.
together, like where like the transition from being in Hong Kong to the United States. I was like, wait a second. All right, now we're in the United States.
yeah, that's kind
Where
of
are
the
they're
one
in
part.
LA? Okay, got it.
Right. Exactly.
with
And then
it.
once they get there, I'm all fine with it. Eric, what about you?
I said Jackie Chan saying the N-word. And then other than that,
There.
literally nothing. That's it.
Man, what a crazy scene. Not just that, but like that entire bar scene.
Yeah.
It's out of left field completely.
Yeah.
From the rest of
I
the
do
movie.
I do love the fact that Chris Tucker, like he's talking to his cousin, and then Jackie Chan comes back in and he's like, "Where's the little girl at?" They're like they go
Yeah.
like,
Oh, it's
like,
good. It's
like
funny.
he's just been asking him where the little girl's at for
The
like the whole
entire
time that
time,
Jackie
yeah.
Chan has been fighting all these people.
Also, like after Jackie Chan fights everyone, they like I thought I remembered a scene where they like walk out and Chris Tucker's looking around, they're all beat up. But that didn't happen.
Yeah,
I
that
was like,
didn't happen.
am I like,
Unless
is that
it's in,
something?
unless it's in like a director's cut.
Yeah, it
or
could be.
Maybe. Oh, it could be. I
extended
watched it on
edition.
Netflix instead of my DVD, so maybe. I just remember them walking out and him looking around and being like, "What the hell happened here?" Doesn't that sound familiar? Am I not making that up?
It kind of sounds familiar.
I don't remember.
I'm not sure though.
I mean, I don't remember Chris Tucker's character Carter being so reckless for some reason. Like for some reason I remember him being like a little more polished and together.
Oh, no.
Okay, really?
He's
No,
a mess. He's a mess.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Is that maybe that is in the sequel?
It might be, yeah.
I mean, maybe like they go to I know they go to Hong Kong in the second because he brings him in.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where that happens. I don't know. I just some reason I remember him being like, "What happened here?" Jackie Chan just beat the shit out of everybody.
As he does.
Yeah, exactly. Next category: who won this movie? Eric, I'll go back to you.
I said Chris Tucker just because like he knocked it out of the park. That's two sports metaphors for me tonight. Also,
Man,
so
firing on all cylinders.
yes, I am.
Racing one.
That's racing
NASCAR.
cars. Anyway, I said Chris Tucker because he just seemed like the breakout character
Yeah.
in this, and like he had done stuff before, like Fifth Element is one of my favorite movies, and it was like right before this, I think maybe.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I feel
years before.
I feel like this really took him to the next level.
Nice. Dave?
I would say I think this was like a reignition for both Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. Like they both had movies that they were known for, like First Strike, Mr. Nice Guy, and then Friday.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, they didn't really like excel past this.
Sure. Yeah. So my
Like, what
only
was-
rebuttal to that is I said Jackie Chan won this because I think this kind of made not necessarily excelled his career, but I do think it made him more famous and recognizable in the United States.
100%.
Like a lot of the movies before this were great, but a lot of them were either foreign and they were dubbed, like, and we're familiar with the dubbing, and it just not necessarily were movies that were in the forefront of everybody in the United States. And so I think this movie put him on the map for the casual viewer.
Yeah, it's actually funny that you guys mention his older movies because I have a top 5.
Did you make that just for the top?
No, I've had one
No,
other
he's
top
had
5.
that. I
I've
think
had
doesn't
one other
say
top
very-
5.
And it was like guitar or music. Or
Yeah, it was
something.
guitar stuff and Wedding
Yeah.
Singer, I think.
That's right. Yeah.
What I wanted to say about Jackie Chan, like the earlier movies before Rush Hour, like he didn't speak a lot in those movies.
He did.
Yeah.
Because he didn't know a lot of English.
Yeah.
English.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So outside looking in, we're going to start outside looking in Super Cop, because Michelle Yeoh and Jackie Chan being a badass, like just through the whole entire thing.
Nice.
Sign me up. Let's see. Okay. So number 5 is Jackie Chan's First Strike. And this is where, this is especially the one where the scene where Jackie runs away from snowmobiles and he's on a snowboard with literally no winter clothes. He's just like in normal clothes. And then he also has an underwater fight with a bunch of people and sharks.
Nice.
And I remember as a kid really loving the scene where he's wearing like the yellow overalls with the black like undershirt. I thought that looked so cool.
Nice.
And I believe that fight scene had a ladder in it.
Yes. I love
Nice.
it.
Yeah.
Also, Eric.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm very glad. You have good taste. Number 4. Oh, Kevin's here? First Strike is amazing. We'll get on to Kevin here in a second. Number 4, I'm going to put Rush Hour. You know, it's a more polished and like commercialized movie, especially like Americanized is what I put.
Exactly.
Because it's more succinct and the story is stronger than in the other movies, at least to Americanize, like from an American standpoint. This one focused like it was like a blend of the story and the action, whereas other movies maybe focused on the action more, which is not bad.
Yeah. Yep.
Number 3. I'm on number 3. Yes. Rumble in the Bronx.
Nice.
Jackie Chan single-handedly beats up a gang multiple times. He jumps between like a huge alley, like from a parking lot to an apartment building. And he actually did that in real life, which is stupid and awesome. And then going back to it, he like the scene where he goes into the gang's lair and he's fucking pissed and he just starts kicking ass. He kicks all their asses and it's very good.
Nice.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up. Number 2 is Who Am I? The whole last scene is what I'm thinking of because it's when he's fighting the two like I call it the boss battle, where he's got the guy that fights with his hands and he's got the guy that fights with his legs.
Oh.
And he beats both of those guys. And then he jumps off the building and slides down an angled like set of windows like a slide, like a child slide. And that's ridiculous. And then
The stunts are amazing.
yeah, absolutely amazing. Speaking of stunts, number 1 is Mr. Nice Guy.
Okay.
Now this one's nostalgic because I saw this in theaters. So I'm very fond of this movie. The construction fight where they're in like the constructed building and they're like going throughout the doors, and I believe there's definitely a few or one stunt where Jackie he like rolls over an actual saw while it's on.
I do remember that. Yep. I totally remember that scene.
That's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then that one also ends with him demolishing a mansion with a dump truck.
Yes, that's right.
So that's pretty
I've
sweet.
definitely seen that one.
Yeah. That is my top 5.
Woo! Nice.
Bravo. Thank you.
You give yourself applause?
I can. I don't feel comfortable doing it, but I can. I was very, very pumped when I thought of that top 5.
Nice. Hey, that'll save us a little bit on our if it podiums on their list or whatever.
Tune in to find out, or stick around to find out. Thank you, Clarissa.
To acknowledge that Kevin's here now.
Yeah,
okay. Yes. Okay.
we'll deal with Kevin in a minute.
Yeah. Oh, that's good, John. So we're gonna. What's the next category?
We got favorite song moment.
Okay. Well, we're gonna switch to, who's the most likely to be the off-screen drunk? Because it's Kevin. Now listen to what Kevin said. Actually, I can read it. Kevin essentially said that Rush Hour and Red Heat are the same movie, but Red Heat does it better.
Whoa.
Yeah. Did you not see that, Dave?
No.
He said it in the group chat. Yeah, I understand there's a lot of reading.
That Eddie Murphy was better, but Eddie Murphy's not in Red Heat.
Chris Tucker plays old school Eddie Murphy. Eddie was better. And
but he's not in Red Heat. That's the
And then he said it's a worse Red Heat from the 30 minutes I watched the other day. Kevin,
where's your actually we just want to hear about the bathroom.
Yeah, Kevin, go back to your bathroom without a bathroom. Lay down. Sober up.
Closet installed yet?
Sober up for your certification tomorrow, and I will talk to you then, because I just can't. Your opinion is more than wrong, and we all know it. We all know it. But come on, man. Come on.
I also said Chris Penn or Clive, the dude that Chris Tucker busts at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's a shame you said that, because it's Kevin.
And next category.
I mean, come on. He said it's a worse Red Heat.
I know.
Do you guys remember Red Heat when we watched it?
I don't even.
I wish we were
remember
doing it live.
I've already forgotten Red Heat.
Red Heat started with a bunch of people like weightlifting in the fucking like Russian bathroom. And that was like the first 10 minutes of the whole movie.
Oh yeah, there wasn't any dialogue either.
Yeah, no. And then when it started, the punches were like ultra like over the top. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but that's what it was. And then Arnold went to America and teamed up with the Belushi that I can't remember if it's Jim or John.
It's Jim.
Jim Belushi.
The lesser known one.
Yeah, and
Belushi's.
And
K9 is what he's known for.
And Jim Belushi apparently is the Chris Tucker to Arnold.
No.
Or no, sorry, Chris Tucker is the Jim Belushi.
In the movie, according to Kevin, Eddie Murphy was in the movie.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy was the
hilarious in Red Heat.
He was the gang member that walked around like he could see everything and he had glasses on, but then he revealed that he didn't need the glasses because he was actually blind.
Wow.
And
who would have thought?
Yeah.
Also, John points out Jim Belushi is the living Belushi.
The living Belushi. I was going to say that, but I didn't
we'll
want
let John
to.
do it.
Okay.
John.
I cut off my mic because I'm done.
There were some cool songs in this one.
Yeah. Favorite
what?
song moment or score.
Okay.
I wonder what Dave's is.
Hang on, before we start, what was that sound that Eric made before he played the thing?
Which song?
Which sound?
Eric made some weird sound, but he said,
I couldn't do it again.
Oh man.
I'll have to listen back to it.
Whoever if you listen back to this, go back to that part. Eric,
if you can just clip me doing that sound and then repeat it over and over again.
A B.
Yeah.
Dave.
Kevin, you're gonna get to do that. And I hope you sift through that whole shit that I just went through.
What was that?
It was me. It was me like throwing out the anger.
Yeah.
You know what? It's rush hour. We're getting back to it. It's Jackie
weird.
Chan movie.
I wanted to just make sure. I wanted you to just sit in your weirdness for a second.
Yeah, and it worked. It worked.
Okay. My favorite song was Michael Jackson playing whenever the Chris Tucker shot the car and the C4 exploded, and then he dances.
Yes.
Afterwards.
Yes.
He just starts dancing, but then he stops and runs. It's so funny.
Nice. Eric?
I said when Soo Young is singing Mariah Carey in the back of the car.
Good answer. Yeah, great jam.
Yeah. Super
Great
big jam.
Carey song. Nice.
Love that one.
I said Jackie Chan playing the Beach Boys. I will say that the concept of a corny white dude, or in this case Asian, touching an African American's car radio this was not the first case of this. The concept that I recall was in White Men Can't Jump when Woody Harrelson touches Wesley Snipes. So the idea is not original by any means, but it's still funny when he just says, Beach Boys are great American music. I'm like,
you're taking my fucking lines.
Oh, shit. I mean, again, I think Jackie Chan's pretty funny in this. Like, and he leans into it.
Yeah. I think he was actually learning English during this movie, like during filming this movie.
Yeah, and he said he doesn't like it very much because a lot of the he has a hard time listening to himself talk or speak in English.
Okay.
Which makes sense. Never tried to China. Do they really say that in the second one?
No.
I'm sure they do.
Oh wait, no, they do. They do.
But
Yeah. They do. I thought John was just saying
choice great American music.
Great American music.
All right, speaking of lines, I won't take any more. Favorite line from the movie? You can have first dibs.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
I said after Beach Boys are great American music. I said when they're in the Chinese restaurant and Carter's getting ready to fight, and then one of the guys fucking kicks him right in the face.
Oh yeah.
He like gathers himself and he's like, which one of y'all kicked me?
Yeah, I had that one too on my list. So you stole one from me.
Good.
Dave?
There's so many good ones from whenever Chris Tucker is picking up Jackie Chan from the airport. And he's trying to figure out if he speaks English or not, and he's just getting frustrated. He goes, fucking Mr. Rice-A-Roni doesn't even speak American.
Jesus.
And yeah, the whole bit, I mean, where he's like, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Like, that's probably what sticks out in Rush Hour the most, right?
Yeah.
Tucker's like,
that and world? Don't ever touch a black man's radio. Like, those two are like the quotes, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I liked when the bad guy, they're chasing the bad guy, and he goes, I'm no punk bitch. Chris Tucker just comes back with, I'm no punk bitch either.
the guy, the Chinese food guy.
Like, that's what it was.
Yeah. They were going into.
They're outside. It's like a street vendor Chinese place.
Yeah, that's what it was.
What is this greasy shit? I don't want this greasy shit. I want some better food.
That's what it was. That whole ordeal was hilarious. He's like, I'm no punk bitch neither. So good. Yes, I agree. Those are iconic for this movie. Like those quotes stick out, right? Those ones we think about. And Chris Tucker has a lot of those, like with Friday too. Smokey's character, even though, I mean, Smokey's probably the most well-known, or who we think of more than Ice Cube now for Friday. Yeah. Any other quotes? Like we said, there's a ton in here.
There are a lot. I could have quoted the whole movie, so I just limited myself to two.
Whenever he goes, they go into the pool bar, and he's
you're gonna take it.
He goes, "What is this?"
Yeah.
He goes, "That's just a cigarette." And he goes, "That's cigarette."
Cigarette.
And then when they're leaving, Jackie Chan steals it out of his his
just
hand. He's like, "That's bad for you."
Oh, and then I like when he goes after he says that's cig of weed. He's like, "Well, it looks like a cigarette." And he goes, "You better have glaucoma."
I do.
Yeah.
Also, fucking to the guard, he's like, "Did not turn my back when you bought that bag of weed." And he's like, "I was splitting it
love
with you.
Because I gave you more.
I gave you the bigger half."
Yeah, I love that. Oh, that was anything with Chris Tucker. The whole like what did John mentioned it earlier about Thanksgiving.
Yeah, when they're in the bar.
I'll see you at Thanksgiving.
I'll see you at Thanksgiving.
That's so good.
Leave.
Get your hands off of this jacket.
Your mom bought me this jacket, this suit. It's my favorite suit.
Gosh.
Oh,
All right.
shit.
Next category. Does this movie get made now? So Eric will be excited to know they are trying to make a Rush Hour 4. No? Not
No.
excited?
Listen, they peaked with 2, I think.
Yeah, 2.
I have to go back and watch, but I think 1 and 2 are good.
Yeah.
3 is like
IMDb ratings. They peaked at 1.
they peaked at 1. Okay, they very well could be. Like that. So this was Jackie Chan in his prime, and like now he's old Jackie Chan, and I love Jackie Chan, but he can't do this anymore.
Right. Yeah, not to that level, right? He's a little older.
I don't want him to do it to that level because he's going to kill himself.
Yeah, and Chris Tucker isn't doing so hot himself. Like, they look a little rough. I mean, it was 25, 26 years ago this movie came out.
Yeah.
It was 30 years old.
So like maybe if they get new people, but even still, they tried to make it a reboot like on a series.
Yeah, right.
But it didn't work. I think they got canceled.
Right. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, a buddy cop movie, sure. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Just this sounds like another movie that
you're talking about the Karate Kid reboot, and no, John.
No, they'll just make Cobra Kai.
Or maybe the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie where Jackie Chan is.
Hey, I'm good with
Splinter.
him being Splinter.
I'm fine too, but it's not the same.
No, it's not. It's not. Next category. Most rewatchable scene. I'm going to go first and say what Dave's caption is, and it's the war scene. And I just like them going back and
Everyone
forth
knows
and kind
war.
of showing their swagger, like each of them having their own thing. Like he's teaching them how to do the gun trick, and Chris Tucker is showing them, how to dance and be cool. That scene's really, really, really good. What about you,
I would
Dave?
agree.
Him teaching him how to say y'all.
Oh, yeah,
You all.
so good.
It's not you all. It's y'all.
For me, it's the pool, like as cringy as it can be, the pool bar scene. Like,
Oh yeah.
just everything that takes place to
It's
where
ridiculous.
the fight fucking happens.
It's so
funny.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's wrong, but it's funny.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
For sure. Yep. Oh, are they really? Wait, they're making another Karate Kid movie?
Oh man.
Wow.
I mean, I'm glad he's getting work. Listen, I'm glad he's getting work. But the Jackie Chan I remember, it's like Talladega Nights. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pray to tiny little baby Jesus. I'm gonna pray to Jackie Chan in his prime, doing Mr. Nice Guy, Rumble in the Bronx, jumping over fucking alleys, and just doing crazy shit.
I didn't know they're making
My
another
Jackie
Karate
Chan.
Kid.
Wears yellow jumpsuits and swings through ladders.
And
Yes.
runs away from chainsaws and
Hell yeah. He drives a car, he finishes the race of the car, like an Outback race or something. And Who Am I? I'm thinking of Who Am I?
man, I remember that house being destroyed in Mr. Nice Guy now. I'm totally remembering.
Yeah, yeah. It's at the end.
Yeah, I can just picture it now. Oh my god, Eric, what's your
Giancarlo.
favorite scene or
My
watchable?
My most rewatchable scene was the fight in the Chinese restaurant.
Oh yeah,
All the banter beforehand too is also
Yeah.
so good.
The whole thing when as soon as Carter gets up to the actual top part, it's gold.
Yep.
Like he's hilarious, of course, but then you have Jackie Chan like coming in, like stop, and he flicks the wallet open and it just flies away.
The wallet's so good.
Him sitting at the table and then he's like he's ready, like waiting to order his food or whatever, and the dude walks by with a plate of food and he's like, "Hey, hang on a second.
I know. Hey, I want to try that.
Just sit," and he's like, "Nah,
Nah, take it away.
get that out of here."
Take it away. Yeah. I will say another AB repeat, an honorable mention, is when you see the picture of Chris Tucker and his license with the fro and the mustache.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
And you're like, and Jackie's just like, I can't pass this you. Like that whole thing.
I'm not 6'4".
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, that was good. That scene was great. Oh wow.
And Kevin thinks that Red Heat
I know
is better than this movie.
so ridiculous. Oh, the trailer is fun. We might have to watch the trailer. What if it's Jackie Chan? I don't know. We'll have to watch that trailer.
Mr. Miyagi better not fucking die.
Oh no, he might. They might just do it.
That might be morbid, but that's where my mind goes, and I don't like it.
Well, since Eric already mentioned the off-screen drunk, we'll just skip back to.
We can go back to it if you want.
I think we already know the answer. I think we're gonna go to casting our friends. It's like his opinion, man.
Yeah, it's also a stupid opinion. And objectively wrong.
It's a terrible opinion.
Eric,
It's
do you
like-
want to cast Kevin and more?
Yeah, it's kind of real quick. It's kind of like in School of Rock when he's like, "What artists get you going? Like, what do you like?" And that little kid's like, "Puff Daddy," and then Jack Black's like, "No."
I know, I love it. Man,
Just
they were
saying
right
no to that little kid's opinion.
They called that one right.
Yeah, they did. We're casting our friends. Okay, I said that I'm Johnson defusing the bomb because I feel like out of all of us, I would probably be the only one to be able to do that.
Yeah.
I said Kevin is Juntao, and I initially said because he likes history and he would be hoarding all the artifacts. But now I'm going to say it because he's a fucking bad guy with bad opinions.
Yeah.
It wasn't because he fell in the water.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Damn
my
it.
God.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh,
I would like that to be put on record as part of my my answer.
yeah.
Credit to Dave, of course, because he died in the water.
Couldn't swim.
Couldn't swim. I said Dave is Carter because, like, whenever I want to be on a team with him, he just won't let me. He'll be like, "Okay, yeah, let's be on a team," and then he'll just fucking go away, and he'll leave me behind. I said Matt is Han because he just wants his kid to be okay. Just wants his kid to be okay. That's all he's thinking about. And I said Sue Young singing in the back seat and then just like out of nowhere getting kidnapped is John. So Matt just wants John to be okay.
Nice. Oh, that's fair. Daniel's the British diplomat to Hong Kong.
No, that is Kevin. That's Juntao.
That's hilarious.
Is that the guy's name?
It's like the bad guy name.
Yeah, the pseudonym or whatever you want to call it, where he's known as Juntao. It can't be his real name, but
Yeah,
that's
they
know.
say it earlier, I think, but I can't remember.
He is the British diplomat, whatever.
I know him as Juntao because he's a bad guy.
Right. Nice.
That's my list.
Dave?
I didn't have any casting. I was just glad I could help Eric with his.
Yes.
The Kevin one's
a
fun.
crucial fucking addition
is.
too. Like that's chef's kiss.
Definitely. I said I think I could swap a lot of us out with the buddy cop scenario. I mean, I think a Kevin and Daniel or Daniel and Dave would
That would be that would be explosive. Both of those.
those crack me up as buddy cop scenarios. I could also see Eric being Jackie Chan because he does it by the book.
I'm
Right.
fucking down with that.
You're a
I
straight
wish I was
shooter.
like Jackie Chan in the sense that like I could do martial arts.
You're a straight shooter. And then I would say I'm probably more like Chris Tucker because I'm a little more rough around the edges.
You are pretty rough around the edges.
Yeah, I would say if
You're a real hoodlum, Matt.
we're opening
You're walking the streets of Hudson up there.
yeah, right. I'm in the ghetto over here. You better watch out. yeah. Keep your fuck. Hide your kids, hide your wife. That was in Cleveland.
Oh shit!
Not in
yeah.
Hudson. And then that leads me to John. John is our Boyd with the cig-a-weed stick in the bar. Cig-a-weed?
Oh
That's
fuck!
John.
I totally missed that for John, and I don't know how. That's amazing.
Who's higher than that guy?
Me.
That's
Can you take me higher?
all right. Well, Eric kind of covered us on our podium roles, but is this a podium role for any of the top billed cast members? Now, Eric said no based on your top 5, but if you took your personal out of it, I mean,
Uh-huh.
do you think this is? I would say I think it is.
Yeah,
but
I think for Jackie Chan, yeah, I think it
for
is.
Jackie Chan.
Because I mean, this role really introduced more mainstream attention to him here in
Exactly.
America.
Totally agree.
For both of them.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
absolutely.
thank
I was just specifically saying Jackie Chan.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think both. Speaking on Jackie Chan, it's like, and I agree, there's definitely better movies out there that he was in and are more his style.
Mhm.
But when we put a poll out there, it was between this and Rumble in the Bronx. And those are the two that I think most people think of when they think of Jackie Chan. So that's why I would say yes. And I agree. Yeah, this catapulted his popularity here, at least.
Yeah.
And then yeah, Chris Tucker, I think so too, but his is a little tougher. I mean, I guess I'd say this, Fifth Element, and Friday, probably.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of
I mean,
other ones that stick out.
his character in Fifth Element, like it was like a main character, but it wasn't like the main character.
Yeah,
But he
just
did
never
stand out in
been-
that movie a lot.
Chris Tucker
I-
is not in a lot of movies. Like it was
I know.
like this. It was like this Friday and
Mhm.
like Fifth Element. Like and then the most other recent thing that
Air.
he was in is Air.
Yeah.
There. Yeah, and Money Talks was another big one.
Yeah,
in the
Money Talks
90s.
is-
But like it was kind of like the lesser version of this.
Clarissa
So-
is right. She said, "Is he in Silver Linings Playbook?" I
Oh,
believe
yeah,
he is.
he
He's
is.
credited in that.
He
Yeah,
is.
but it's not like
It's not a big
No.
role, like she said. Yeah, he's not big in it. So that's a good debate because it's a award-winning film. But yeah, I don't think he's in it enough. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it and it really isn't in a lot. You're right, which is kind of surprising because you would have thought this movie would have made him a way bigger star.
Dude, I think Friday
Right?
made him like the biggest. Like Friday made him a star. Like this made him a star in like white
Other
America.
genres. Yeah, yeah. You're right.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Friday put him on the map. This kind of made him the movie star, but he really wasn't a movie star. Like, oh, he was in Jackie Brown too. Okay, so that's a good. But I don't think he's I don't remember him
Like,
very
yeah,
much
it was
in that.
such a small role in Jackie.
Yeah, it's been a while. And those are the only two. There we go. And those are really the only two top billed casts. I mean, Chris Penn, Sean Penn's brother, is not in this enough. And there's no real other main characters. So that's it. All right.
Good job,
last
guys.
category. Yeah, I think we did it.
We did it.
Last category. And this is the big one. This week we ask, does this movie earn a spot on the podium of your all-time favorite films involving a kidnap?
I would like to just point out that you said that very well, Matt. You didn't get stumbled over your words. It was very clear. You delivered it with confidence.
There. How was my inflection, everyone?
Yeah, it's great. You sound like not a robot.
No, I try not to. It just comes off that way.
I tried to mimic human emotion.
Terminator 2, baby. Call me the TA100. Dave, what do you think?
Man, I didn't want you to go to me first, but I'll take
All right.
it.
Are you sure?
Fine. I'll do it. This does make my podium.
Nice.
Damn straight.
I'm going to say Buried with Ryan Reynolds, where he gets buried alive. That movie's just really tense. There's not a lot that goes on other than him just being in that casket, but it's a really tense movie. And if you haven't seen it, I think you should. Number 2, Captain Phillips.
That's the I'm Captain Now, right? Right.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
Yes, I didn't put that on my list, but it should be just for that fact.
Yeah, and then Rush Hour is going to be number 1.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Hold on, I'm gonna applause that. Good job.
Nice. Anybody else want to chime in on their favorite kidnap movies? Please
Yeah,
do.
in the comments.
Yeah,
what about
let's
you,
hear
Matt?
it. Yeah. I said, well, I have some outside looking ins, but I don't want to give them away in case you.
Okay. Yeah, I can go next.
All right.
Okay, so yes, duh. So number 3, I had Taken with Liam Neeson. He's just a badass through that whole movie, and it's like there's only one part where you're like, oh, he might be hurt, but then he just comes back and isn't hurt, and he's just killing people. So that's cool. I like that movie.
Nice.
Second is Airheads, because they kidnap the radio station.
That's right.
And that might be a loophole, but I'm gonna use that one.
Yeah. Nice.
And then number 1 is the Rush Hour featuring Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker.
Oh my God. We had 2 top podiums. Oh man. Can I make it a third?
If you don't, just know you're dead to me.
All right. Well, I'll leave some suspense. Outside looking in, we have Misery, Room, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Gone Girl, Man on Fire, Ransom.
Man, you just listed a whole lot of like serious ones though.
And Argo.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Uncomfortable Google searching kidnapping movies. Didn't like doing that.
That's hilarious because I Googled it too and I didn't think twice about it. And I don't know what that says.
Taken's obviously on there too. And Rush Hour did make my podium.
Oh yes. Yes.
It is number 3 though.
I was gonna say copper. That's a bronze.
Yeah, close enough. It's a metal, right?
It's a bronze. Yeah, that is 3rd best in the entire movie sphere.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Is Rush Hour. I mean, I don't think it's high enough, but it is 3rd best for you, and that's good.
Oh, solid answers. We got Dumb and Dumber. I didn't even think about Dumb and Dumber. What a hilarious answer. Well, Raising Arizona, great. And Hook. Yeah, all good ones, John.
Very good, John.
I kind of the Dumb and Dumber, that's hysterical. So my number 3 is Rush Hour. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it for an hour now. It's hilarious and fun and a great action movie. Number 2, I have Prisoners, which I've mentioned on this podcast a couple times. It's not a cool movie because it's kind of a Debbie Downer type.
I thought you were gonna say it's not a good movie.
Yeah. I mean, it's not one that's all nice and fun like Rush Hour.
Well, I mean, you're talking about kidnapping, so it's like it's bound to be negative.
I mean, I know, which is hilarious because John picked Dumb and Dumber, Raising Arizona. Book.
Yeah.
Not a lot of serious bones in John, but we already know that. And my number 1,
Not if Daniel has anything to say about it.
Daniel, where you at? My number 1 is, you're gonna hate me for that one or this one, but I have Ninja Turtles because they kidnap Splinter in that movie.
Wow, good job.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna applaud you.
I mean, that is the plot of the movie, that the Foot Clan are back in New York City and they discover the turtles and kidnap Splinter, and so the rest of the movie is the Ninja Turtles trying to get Splinter back.
Yeah,
Splinter. So that's
You're
my
right.
number 1. I had to insert it somehow.
That's what she said. That's a good list.
But Argo almost made it because it was a Best Picture winner, and it's really entertaining. Really good
It
movie.
is, yeah.
Fun but serious. I mean, great movie.
Yeah.
Anybody else have any before we sign off here? Because there were the couple that I had on there that I found, like Misery. That was a fun one, or a good one.
A fun one. Yeah, Misery's real fun.
It's hard to take too seriously, some of those.
Yeah.
The Stephen King ones still crack me up. Don't go down them roads.
Don't
go down that route.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah, that was close enough.
I'm from Maine. I talk like this. I'm from Maine. Hi, everyone. I'm from Maine.
You're not monotone at all. That's pretty good. Yeah,
if everyone could give Matt a grade from 1 to 10, 1 being like how many notes he hit during this whole show, 1 being 1 note, and then 10 being 10 notes, even though there are only 8 technically.
Yeah, I was gonna say wait.
But just give him a 1 to 10.
Right? I mean, you could see that, right? I could go high or low.
Yeah.
On my octave.
I'm gonna give you a 10.
Appreciate it. Oh, you're signed in as 10. Oh, you're on YouTube. That's hilarious. Yeah. Like, wait, that's not Movie Podium. Oh, we're going with
It's just me. I mean, it's pretty much all sharps and flats, John. Oh, 69. Nice.
Thanks, everybody.
That's a good rating.
Oh boy. So Dave, what are we doing next week? You got a couple floating?
Dude, I have no idea yet. I'll think of something.
So belated happy birthday to Dave. It was yesterday, right? 2 days ago. 2 days ago.
The 3rd. Monday.
Monday, okay.
3 days ago.
Wait, time is flying. I can't believe it's already Thursday. It's almost the weekend.
And it's been a while.
So everybody, happy birthday to Dave. He's going to pick our movie next week.
Yeah.
No idea, but I'm excited.
I can't decide if I want to do something that's like, what's the word?
Bad?
Like comforting. Like I don't know if I want to do a comfort movie, or if I want to do something that was like Oscars or close to being an Oscar or something like that. Something newer. I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, and last year I recall you picked Major League, which is by far a comfort movie for most of us.
Yeah,
it is the comfort movie for me. So like, I see where your head's at, and usually we pick comfort movies for our birthday, other than Kevin. Like Daniel picking Indiana Jones, Eric picking That Thing You Do, even though I guess that wasn't.
No,
your
I picked
birthday.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I mean those are all.
I would have picked That Thing You Do, but we did it before.
We already did it. Yeah. Wait, what did John pick? John, what did you pick?
The Quick and the Dead.
Oh, The Quick and the Dead. Nice. So that's different. That's not necessarily a comfort movie. That's probably the one out in left field.
Major League
Major League 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah. Or Back to the Miners. Oof. Well, anybody listening who's not subscribed, go and click that button, like this video.
Yeah.
Be
We should-
prepared to come back next Thursday at 9.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Whenever we get word on what we're doing, we should post it
Yeah,
on
for
our
sure.
on our Instagram, which is
I'll
at
let
the
The
Movie
fun
Podium.
picture of Dave.
I'll let you guys know by tomorrow.
Okay.
That's fine.
No-
have a
no
fun
pressure.
picture of Dave saying happy birthday. Eric can
Yeah.
work his Photoshop magic.
Yep. Dude, I have learned the ways have opened my eyes of ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm.
I ask it something and it like spits
Crazy.
back something that like
Yeah.
is relevant in like no time at all, and it's amazing.
From an image standpoint,
No, from just like
Oh,
information.
yeah, I know.
Is that Chelsea?
Yeah.
Is there a dog there?
Huh?
Is the dog there too?
Like all the dogs probably.
Nice.
They're all waiting for Dave.
She's like, "Are you fucking done yet?"
Yeah, ChatGPT it's scary. Now, I will say that when you look for an image, a photo image, or you try to generate one, it's
Yeah.
great, but it can't be consistent. Like it's a lot of this stuff, like you can't say take this image and modify it. It'll spit out something different. Like
Yeah,
we were trying to animate a book that we came up with,
Uh-huh.
and it would change the pictures of Cohen and Miles every single time.
Yeah.
We're like,
I-
well, we can't do this.
That's the only part of like the AI whole thing that I've had success with. I use it in Photoshop, which is
Yeah.
excruciatingly annoying
Mhm.
because you have to be so specific on
Right.
what you want.
Yep.
I haven't used it on video yet, but I don't really want to.
Ooh,
But I
we-
did.
The
I
video
did.
looks pretty fake. With
Yeah,
people.
yeah. There are a lot of things that look fake, but also I did just generate this with AI.
Hello, John.
Oh.
Hello, John. Hello, John.
That's AI. That's not even a person.
We're working. We haven't even scratched the surface on what we could do with Hello, John. To be continued. We have an idea. Can't wait. Hopefully, we
Yeah.
can bust that next week.
Yeah, I tried, but I couldn't get it before the show.
Robots ain't cooperating. It's true. All right. Well, yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah,
we
thank
really
you.
appreciate it. We had a good number on tonight, so thanks for everybody in the
Nice.
chat.
Yeah, thank you,
Um,
everyone.
Yeah, thanks. And please like, subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, and find out what we do next week. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Buy some koozie.
Oh wait, hold on one sec. Hold on. This is
Yep.
for Dave. This is for Dave.
Statuary, this statue is you.